The joys of driving about Tunisia. I'm on my way from Dar el Henshir to the Jebel Serj National Park, and it's a pretty rural area, as you can see. And then just by the side of the road I found this, not marked on any maps. No idea what, well, I mean, I'd assume it's some sort of Roman or Punic mausoleum, but look at it, it's huge. Fantastic. You can't see any kind of inscription. Okay, so we seem to have a whole set of ruins around here. Look over there. Okay, so this sign strongly implies we cannot reach the EcoMuseum from this side, this entrance. We're coming in from the southwest, near Auslatia. Okay, I think I should probably ask someone before driving in here, but let's see. So I think we've already made a wrong move. I don't think you can traverse across the park to the EcoMuseum from this side. I think we need to go over the top and come down. Great views already of the mountains. So we're now driving into Sidi Hmada, which is just at the foot of the mountain. And we see we've got a half Tunisian, half Palestinian flag fluttering there. Right, let's keep going. So I think basically the EcoMuseum is straight on. So we hit town, we keep going. No idea how we're going to get up that mountain, but let's see. Right, here we have it. Signposted for Jebel Serj. Let's see what we find in the park. So far the road's not too bad. Gravel track, that's good. And this seems to be the route that we use to approach the EcoMuseum. Welcome to Jebel Serj National Park. After a few wrong turns, we've made it to the Jebel Serj National Park EcoMuseum. You can see the symbol there. Unfortunately, it is locked, and despite quite a lot of shouting, I don't think there's anyone around here. You can see inside, looks like they've got some good displays in Arabic and French. Local produce, that kind of thing, local wildlife. Let's have a wander around and see if we can get them to open it up. See if there's actually anyone around. Good to see we've got solar power here and wind power. Some rather faded information signs, and then there's another map for us. So we originally came in here. That was not a success. So we then came up, we came up, we came across, and then we came down, and we are now like here, I guess, in the EcoMuseum area, I think. Right. But anyway, the road wasn't too bad. Let's wander up there and see if we can get a better look at the park. Oh my goodness. Do I trust this? Wow, it's windy. Let's walk up to the recreational area and see if we can see something else up there. Look at this guy. Where you going, buddy? There's a lot of creaking going on here. This would be a bad place to break your leg. There's town where we came from. There's my car parked just down there by the eco centre. You can see there's a trail heading off up Jebel Serj. Right, this thing's moving in the wind, so I'm going to get down. You can see how windy it is from my glorious hair, which I haven't cut because of coronavirus. I need to get some clippers. Yeah, you see, off it goes all the way around the mountain there. This would be a great mountain biking route, actually. I think this is the 6th highest mountain in Tunisia. Maybe that's the summit, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's over 1,500 meters. It's probably the safest summit for you to climb because the other 5 are all dotted about in Kairouan. And I know definitely the top one, Jebel Serj, is not a good idea to climb right now. So yeah, this is quite easily accessible now that I've got the GPS points. You just park up there and then straight up the mountain. And you've got the chance to see some gazelle. So this wasn't quite the roaring success that my trip to Hmada National Park was, mainly because there's no one here. You can click up here if you want to see a video of that. I actually got a tour from the park director there. But yeah, this is a beautiful spot. Found some wildlife, a local catus. Let's do one last wander around, see if we can't get in. Maybe there's someone floating around in here somewhere. That's a little bit too close to breaking and entering for my liking. I think maybe either someone lets us in a door or we don't go in. Some of the exciting ones. Oh, hyenas! Yes, that is definitely what we're looking for, but a real one, not a one made out of cardboard. About one hyena every kind of 2 or 3 years gets spotted here in Tunisia because they're so rare. They tend to end up on people's farms out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I'd love to see a hyena while I'm here. Okay, looks like we're not getting in unless someone shows up to ask what I'm doing. But yeah, maybe I'll come back some other time after coronavirus when it's all open, see if we can have a look round and maybe do a proper hike up into the mountain. See if we can find some gazelles and hyenas. It's even wheelchair accessible. You have to have quite a good handbrake on your wheelchair, but yeah, you can come up from the car park. One thought I always have when visiting these places is it's a bit like the Lost World in Jurassic Park. So wandering around, seeing all this kind of semi-abandoned park infrastructure. It was good. I actually met with some maintenance guys coming down the hill, so they are keeping the place tidy, looking after the road, cutting back overgrown brush and things. They told me the director is around and is going to be here in a few days' time. So yeah, this place isn't abandoned, but yeah, I think it might take some organisation to actually visit while it's fully open. But yeah, beautiful place. Tunisia's national parks have such great tourism potential because they've got all these amazing endangered species that you can see. I mean, you saw there's hyena floating around, although you're quite unlikely to see one unless you camp out in here for months. But yeah, hopefully after coronavirus, people will come and visit these places. Look, there's some more maintenance guys chopping back the brush, or collecting rosemary perhaps. So yeah, hopefully people come and visit, and now that I've done the legwork of going in all the wrong entrances and GPS tagging and finding out what the road's like, it'll be easier for people once the guidebook's out next year. Okay, onwards.